Taking off life support yesterday and passing away yesterday evening, Tom Petty, 66 years old. Devo Brown joins us now to talk about this legend, this icon. It just seems he was always there, and his music was always there, and it was always evolving.
Well, in this song right here, I mean, just think about the memories this song creates in your mind right now. Like, it's just unbelievable. An icon, again, traveling around the world, touring for 40 years, doing the 40th anniversary tour, just ending 11 days ago, and then this happens. He wanted to take time off to spend with his new granddaughter, and that's a sad part about that, and then again, we talked about the social media firestorm that happened yesterday, and it just kind of clouded what happened with his passing.
I saw one comment on Twitter that sort of summed that up, I think, quite nicely. Tom Petty died twice yesterday because he's effing Tom Petty.
Yeah, he is Tom Petty.
He is Tom Petty. That's what he does.
Yeah, and 80 million records sold worldwide, and we almost forget to talk about the Traveling Wilburys, that super group that he was a part of.
And we have two members left.
Two, Bob Dylan.
Yeah, and Jeff Lynne.
Jeff Lynne. So
it was. How was he able to, we see so much of the music today, and the younger generations are kind of listening to it.
Right.
But his music carried through. So it wasn't just people weren't listening to it for memory's sake. They were listening to it because it was great music.
Well, he stayed true to rock and roll and what it was. And that was his one thing. You get inducted at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2002, but he stays true to that style and that sound to the very, very end. And it's timeless music. It's hard to find timeless music nowadays, but you can name a bunch of tracks from Tom Petty that are timeless. You mentioned Refugee, that you're a big fan of earlier, of course.
Yeah,
right?
Well, I love the whole album.
Yeah. And, you got this crossing generations because, again, it is timeless music, so people are passing this along. Learning to Fly was one of my favorite tracks.
Yes.
And the video and everything. I mean, it's just absolutely incredible to me.
There's a haunting quality, too, to that music. It just lingers within you. And he was a showman on stage.
Yeah. He did, and and he put on those, but they let the music do the talking a lot of the time too, with the Heartbreakers, and that's one of the longest running bands with Bruce Springsteen's band, the longest running backup bands, 40 years touring together, is just unbelievable when you really look at it.
And he wasn't without his own demons.
Substance abuse issues that he was open about. He talked about growing up with a father that was abusive, but he took that anger, and to quote him, he took that anger and turned it into ambition. And that's what he did. And I mean, clearly, we've all felt the presence and the power that is Tom Petty when it comes to music in our lives.
All right, Devo Brown, thank you very much for that. Appreciate it. Tom Petty passing away at the age of 66.